Bike Insiders. Real riders, real reviews.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm Pier Bergonzi. I'm editor-in-chief in La Gazzetta dello Sport. I cover the last 25, 26 years of big cyclists, the last 26 Giro d'Italia. My first was in 1988, and the winner was Andy Amstin, the first and the only American to win the Giro d'Italia. I'm so proud to present this evening a special stage of the Giro d'Italia. And first of all, I want to also apologize for my Italian for my English, because it's scholastic English. I'm sorry for that. I asked to Georgia to send a special video, emotional video, to introduce you to the Giro d'Italia mode.
You take to the saddle. In anticipation, your pulse quickens and your breathing intensifies before the battle. A bitumen strip points at the dream ahead of you. Wheels whir hypnotically as you chase the horizon. Every language is spoken in the group, yet you are alone. Looking at the hills beyond the plain. Your face is a picture of pain. Your hands grip the bars. Muscles twitch. A spark ignites. A wave forms. A spurt, another, and you dart away towards the dream, taking on the mountains that threaten to tear your heart from your chest. You take on wind, rain, snow, and time itself, that escape artist, uncatchable. Feeding on fatigue and roadside shouts, you throw yourself down descents that empty the lungs. You fight, the others and yourself, some to make the finish, others to be the strongest of the day, a few to become legends and gain the glory of the Maglia Rosa.
Okay, you've seen the imagine of the last Giro d'Italia, but we are here to present a special stage of the next one. You all know that the next Giro d'Italia will start in Northern Ireland, in Belfast, with a stage in Dublin, and you know that we'll finish in Trieste, with the Monte Zoncolan in the second last stage. But this evening we want to present a very special stage that, in my opinion, could be a little story of the Giro d'Italia. And I want to call Marco Gobbi, the marketing manager of the Giro d'Italia, to explain why we are here to present the stage.
Good afternoon and thank you for coming. I know you didn't come to listen to me, but only to taste our exquisite risotto and to taste our special wine. So don't be afraid, only a couple of minutes and the risotto will come. Let me start explaining why we are here in Interbike doing this presentation. You know, the Giro d'Italia year by year increasing his interest all around the world, become more and more international. You see the images. The best riders from all around the world come every year in May in Italy, fighting for Maglia Rosa. TV and media every year have more and more interest and attention to Giro d'Italia. Last year, 174 different countries had the Giro d'Italia broadcasted. And our fan base, that every day follow the Giro on the web and social network, come from all around the world, from Italy, obviously, but also from US, from UK, from Spain, from Colombia, from Japan. So it's quite normal to be here and give you an anticipation of next Giro d'Italia. But the Giro d'Italia, together with the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia, becoming more and more international, want to be ambassador of Made in Italy and from Italy in the world. And we want to promote our beautiful country, we want to promote our history, our territory, but also our excellence, such as Barolo and Barbaresco, for example. That represent a very interesting marketing case, showing how a sport event can take and add value to a specific territory. In the Giro d'Italia 2014, Barolo and Barbaresco will become part of the history of our sport, part of the history of cycling. And not only special wine from Italy or special place. We also want to promote our way to do cycling outside Italy. A mix of passion and professionalism, a mix of high technical level and lovely Italian atmosphere. And it's the reason why we start with our Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia project last year. We did a great success in Monterey with Seattle Classic and in New York, by New York. Two special events that show to the American cyclists our way to do cycling, our beautiful atmosphere. We try to export our food, our wines, our beauty. Claudia, thanks for coming. Our spokesperson here in the US to promote the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia. And now in the next 2 months we have 3 different appointments, 2 in the US, in Pasadena, and in Miami in November, and in Jerusalem, with 3 Gran Fondo that can show all around the world our way to do cycling and our way to have party, have a beautiful Italian atmosphere. As today, we wanna show you with our risotto and our exclusive wine. But now it's time to understand why the Giro d'Italia and the Barolo and Barbaresco are together in the Interbike. So Pierre, come with me and let me introduce Alberto Cirio from Piedmont region, special guest to explain you why this particular region is here with us today.
Cirio is the sport minister in Piemonte region. I said Piemonte, not Piedmont, because in Italy we say Piemonte, so I'm going to say Piemonte.
Well, thanks. First of all, I want to thank all of you, because this is a very important opportunity for me to promote my region and my country, talking about the most important Italian bike event. I am the Minister of Tourism and Sport of Piemonte. Piemonte is one of the 20 Italian regions. Piemonte is located in the northwest of Italy, and Piemonte means under the mountains, because this is the region of Alps mountains, the region of food and wine, the region of white truffle from Alba, but also the region where Coppi and Girardengo were born. Piemonte is in the middle between Milano and Monte Carlo. It has 4 million inhabitants, living in 1,207 villages. Barolo and Barbaresco, in fact, are not only two famous wines, but also two little villages. Not more than 1,000 people living there, but their red wines are famous all around the world. Piemonte offers more than 300 roads across mountain, level and hill. So many cyclists come to Langhe and to Piemonte to ride, to have fun, but also to taste Italian lifestyle. We wait for you the next May 22 to ride together through Barolo vineyards, to see the Barbaresco medieval tower and castle, and also to taste our food specialities. But better than me, speak about my region, speak about my country, speak about Piemonte, our typical dishes, risotto al Barolo and zabaglione al Barbaresco, just prepared by our Italian chef Fabio. Thank you and arrivederci in Piemonte.
Thank you, Alberto. I want to say thank you also to some friends of us, Fausto Pinarello, people from Santini, from Lima, from Victoria. That I apologize if I forget someone. That our sponsor in the Giro d'Italia. This moment I want to say something more on the stage of the time trial. Please, George, if you can say ecco qua. This is Piemonte region. This is from Barbaresco. Is a very little village, about 500 inhabitants. In Barolo is about 600 inhabitants. It's little more than 1,000 inhabitants, the two little village. But they are well known in the world for the wine, for Barbaresco and Barolo. Thanks Alberto Cirio to mention Coppi e Girardengo, because these two wines is like Coppi e Girardengo. You know, in Italy there's a big struggle between Piemonte and Tuscany. Tuscany is the region of Bartali, Piemonte is the region of Coppi, and anyone could choose which kind of wine to prefer. I stay with Piemonte, but any one of you can stay with Tuscany. Barbaresco and Barolo, there will be the start and the finish of a special time trial, not so difficult, but at the same time difficult. It's about 45-46 kilometers. It will be at the medium of the Giro d'Italia, the 22 May. It will be the 12th stage, before all the climb, all the big mountain in the Alps. I don't want to reveal all the Giro d'Italia because we'll be revealing 7 October in Milano. But this stage will be not too fast stage. It's not 50 km/h stage. It's a stage where the specialist can gain on the climber, but the climber could defend themselves because the finish with 2 climbers. Could you put the ultimate? This is the ultimate. You see, it's not so easy as it seems, because in this region there is no long flat road, a lot of turn, a lot of wind. It's not easy. It's not an easy time trial. If you have some question for me, for Marco, for Alberto, you can tell us. But by the way, I want to say you that I'm also a sommelier. I'm a wine lover, and I would like to invite you to taste some Barbaresco and Barolo. I want to invite Federico Scarzello. Is a winemaker. He's the president of the Enoteca del Barolo in Barolo, the town of Barolo, and he's also a consular in the administration in Barolo city, 600 inhabitants. And so I asked if it's possible to serve the wine, and so we can speak about the wine together. If it's possible, I think it's better. Start with the wine, and then when the risotto is ready, we can serve the risotto too. Fabio, how long? 10 minutes maybe? 10 minutes, perfect. So, Federico, could you tell us something about Barbaresco and Barolo? Which kind of wine is this?
So both of those wines are made in the southern part of Piemonte, in the Langhe region. It's a hill area, very, very particular. It's a beautiful area because the vineyards design a wonderful territory. In particular, the Nebbiolo is the king of our hills because the Nebbiolo find its best area to grow in the Langhe, in particular in Barolo and Barbaresco. Barolo and Barbaresco are two areas made with 11 villages for Barolo and 3 villages for Barbaresco. The Nebbiolo grown in the Barbaresco area made the Barbaresco after 3 years aging in cellar, and Barolo, in the area of Barolo, after 4 years in cellar. Both wine need aging in wood, and are two wine made with the same grapes in the very, very close region, but had a very, very big difference. Why? Because the Nebbiolo is one of the bigger terroir translator. Like a Pinot Noir in Burgundy, Nebbiolo translate the terroir. And our soil was made in the sea deposition, but not in the flat sea, in a very agitated sea. For that, we have many, many differences of soil between the different hills, also if they are very, very close. The very important thing to do about the Barolo and Barbaresco is the complexity. Are not wine full body, of course are full body wine, are rich in tannin, but her particularity is made on the complexity. You find, when you have the glass under your nose, you find a big evolution. Each drop that you taste give you a different sensation. This is this made the importance of Barolo and Barbaresco.
This wine that they are serving is Barbaresco. Barbaresco 2009. Barbaresco is made from 3 little villages. I told you before. Barbaresco, Treviso, Neve, and the little quarter of Alba. And it's about 10 miles from Barolo. The grape is the same. It's the same grape. The grape is called Nebbiolo. Nebbia in Italy is fog, because this region is a foggy region, and so this grape is called Nebbiolo. It's a special grape. Very special because it's hard to cultivate this grape. Everyone in every part of the world tried to cultivate this grape, but just in Barolo and in Valtellina, this Nebbiolo gives very good wine. If we can have also a Barbaresco, we can say something about the wine, but we have to taste. Sorry. Barolo is 11. This Barbaresco is come from Barbaresco, I guess, from Barbaresco cellar, village. And everyone has a glass? No. This is a typical Barbaresco, typical. The color, if you see the color of Nebbiolo is a special color, because it's the grape of Nebbiolo don't have a lot of antociani, don't give too much color to wines. And all the Barbaresco and Barolo you can recognize from the color also, because it's very transparent, with big transparency in color. And deep perfumes, deep density of flavors. You can find normally the black fruit very open, He makes some woods. You know, Barbaresco stay minimum 18 months in the wood, in the tin. Now the new fashion in Barbaresco and Barolo is to come back to the origin with the big tin, not the barrique, because the barrique finally make uniform all the flavors. I guess this is from big tin, is right? Big tin is big tin of wood for more than 1,000 liter. And Barbaresco is, you can taste after the Barolo, is a little bit fresh, a little bit ready. You can drink after 2-3 years. It's ready to drink, but it can also have very long, very long experience.
Of course, depend also from the vintage. Those wines are both from 2009. 2009 was a very warm vintage for our climate, and that makes a very mature grapes, and also a mature wine. A wine that didn't need a long aging. A wine that are very approachable also now. You taste the sweetness of the wine. Of course, you have the tannin in the back that dry your mouth, and of course those wines are not wine for aperitif, are wine to pair with a very nice steak. We had this experience some days ago because it's not difficult to find Barolo and Barbaresco in Vegas. The best restaurant in Vegas, you find all over a great selection of Barolo and Barbaresco.